Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome. As students of Europe Hotel School, I know you're deeply passionate about the hospitality industry. You get that a guest experience is absolutely everything. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the one piece of technology that shapes that experience more than anything else. Consider this your guide to mastering modern hotel operations.
So let's think about it. The moment a guest gets their room key, what's the one system that's orchestrating, well, everything, from their room service order late at night to their final bill when they check out? It's the digital heartbeat of the entire hotel. Of course, we're talking about the property management system, or as you'll hear it called all the time, the PMS.
Here's our game plan. First, we'll dive into what a PMS actually is, the digital heartbeat. Then, we'll see how it creates amazing guest experiences and makes hotel operations run like clockwork. After that, we'll get into the business side, revenue, and loyalty. And finally, we'll look at how it turns a flood of data into really smart decisions. So, let's start at the beginning.
Okay, let's get right to the core of it. What is a property management system, really? And why do you hear people call it the digital heartbeat of a hotel? Let's find out.
The easiest way to think about the PMS is to imagine it as the hotel's brain. Or maybe its central nervous system. It's not just for taking reservations. It's the single place that processes information from every single department, every single guest interaction, from the second a room is booked until the moment the guest drives away. It literally connects everyone and everything.
And that's why this idea of it being a hub is so important. Can you imagine the chaos if the front desk had one set of information, housekeeping had another, and maintenance was working off of yesterday's notes? The PMS just gets rid of all that confusion. It's the one source of truth, where everyone sees the same up-to-the-minute story. That's what makes a smooth operation possible.
Okay, so that's how it helps the staff. But what does all this tech actually mean for the single most important person in the building, the guest? How does this system, working in the background, actually create a better, more memorable stay for them?
Let's take a super simple request. Can I get some extra pillows? In the old days, that could easily get lost. A forgotten sticky note, a misheard phone call, poof. But with the PMS, that request is instantly logged. It's sent directly to the right person in housekeeping, and it's tracked until it's done. It turns a potential mistake into a guaranteed moment of fantastic service.
And it goes so far beyond just pillows, right? Think about all the moving parts: wake-up calls, room service, booking a car to the airport, getting laundry picked up. The PMS is that silent coordinator making sure every single one of those promises is kept, on time and without a single hiccup.
But here's the real magic. It's not just about getting things right, it's about remembering. The PMS keeps a history of guest preferences. Does this guest always ask for a room on a high floor? Do they like a particular newspaper in the morning? This system lets your team be proactive, to deliver that little personalized touch that makes a guest say, wow, and turns them into a loyal customer.
All right, now let's step behind the curtain. We've seen how great it is for the guest, but the PMS is also the powerful engine that keeps everything running efficiently for the hotel's internal teams.
I mean, just look at this screen. For the front desk and housekeeping, this is mission control. In a single glance, you know exactly which rooms are sparkling clean and ready for a VIP who's arriving early. You know who's got a late checkout, and you know which room needs maintenance, like right now. This real-time view is what prevents delays and keeps everything moving.
And check out a workflow like this for a maintenance issue. It creates complete accountability. A guest reports a problem, it's logged, it's assigned, and it's tracked all the way to resolution. Nothing falls through the cracks. And even better, management can now spot patterns. Hey, the AC in room 303 has broken down 3 times this month. Maybe we should replace it before it ruins another guest's stay.
And this isn't just happening at a desk anymore. Modern PMS platforms have mobile apps. That means a housekeeper can update a room's status to clean from the hallway tablet, or a maintenance tech can mark a job as finished the second they're done. This just speeds everything up.
So operations are smooth, guests are happy, but let's talk about the business side of things. A PMS isn't just about service. It's an absolutely critical tool for managing revenue, billing, and of course, your most valuable guests. Okay, the guest folio. Think of it as a live, constantly updated bill. Every single charge, whether it's a drink from the minibar or a massage at the spa, is posted instantly. The system automatically calculates all the taxes and applies any discounts. This means no more human error and, more importantly, no nasty surprises for the guests at checkout. It's all clear and accurate. And for your loyal guests, this is where the PMS ensures they always feel special. The system automatically sees their loyalty status when they book, it applies their benefits, maybe a free room upgrade or a welcome gift, and it gives the staff a heads up. It's how you guarantee that your best customers know you value them every single time they visit.
All right, in our last section, we're going to zoom out from the day-to-day and talk about big picture strategy. Because all that data the PMS collects every second, it becomes the fuel for smarter, more informed hotel management.
A hotel manager can look at a dashboard like this and get the pulse of the entire property in an instant. Seeing that 15% of rooms are clean and available might help them make a smart decision about walk-in rates. Seeing that 5% are out of service, that might signal it's time to schedule some preventative maintenance.
Now this is where the data becomes so powerful. This isn't just a list of complaints, it's a roadmap for how to get better. If slow room service is the #1 issue, a manager can start asking the right questions. Are we understaffed at dinner? Is our kitchen workflow inefficient? The PMS doesn't just tell you what happened, it helps you figure out why, so you can fix the root cause.
And that's the bottom line, really. The PMS is the bridge between the small, daily tasks and the huge, long-term strategic decisions. The data it gathers on guest spending, maintenance costs, everything. It all informs the big questions, like where to invest next year or what services to add to stay competitive.
So, to wrap it all up, the property management system is the great unifier. It puts all your information in one place, it automates workflows, it helps everyone communicate better, it makes that game-changing personalization possible, and at the end of the day, it helps drive profitability.
But listen, I want to leave you with the most important takeaway of all. This incredible technology, it's just a tool. The most advanced PMS in the world is completely useless without a skilled, passionate team using it. It's your expertise, your attention to detail, and your love for hospitality that truly brings this technology to life.
And that leads us to the final question, one for you to think about. The technology gives you the data, but it's the people, it's you, who create the lasting memories for a guest. So the real challenge for you, as the future leaders of this industry, is how will you use these amazing tools not to replace the human touch, but to make it even more meaningful and powerful.
Thank you so much for joining me. Understanding these systems is such a crucial step on your journey to becoming a leader in this amazing industry. Stay curious, never stop learning, and go out there and shape the future of hospitality. We really can't wait to see what you'll achieve.